Welcome back, guys, and get ready to hear Watson say the same thing over and over again. Where is he?
The letter is on
right
the
there.
table, Holmes.
I've been hearing
You
that
should
for the
take
past
a
couple
look.
of minutes.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
There she is. There's my girl. Oh, yeah.
The letter is on.
Nope. Don't care, Watson. What table? Oh. Let's go over here first. Mr. Holmes, today is the very first time that I have been allowed to write a single letter, and you are the first person who I wish to address. I repent. Oh. I repent all that I've done, but at the same time, I find myself grateful for your uncovering of the tree has given me an enormous life lesson. I also thank you for my conditional sentence, for soon I will be able to live a fulfilling life once again and not be condemned by society. Hey, that actually made me feel good about myself. Thanks for the letter. Ah.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B. I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
It's anthrax.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promised to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the Lady LLC, everything is kept exactly as I found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave. Huh.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid to raise her right.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
The morning room, huh?
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Jeez. Maybe she killed him. Not her. These fresh... It might have been him, like, beating her. Old bruises, see?
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Oh, I will.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Old bruises.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you... Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Your ladyship? Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Or maybe she killed him, defending her lady. She did say she was brave. I hate when it does that. Where's the last one? Oh, I saw it.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
It's always the help. The butler always did it. And in this case, it's the maid. So, oh, where?
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it. Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your ladyship?
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
No.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
Oh, look, I'm doing things.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship. Let us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Well, how do I get to the next one? Oh, okay. I'll have to do it while it's vibrating. Alright. See, that's not that hard. Oh shit, he's safe. Your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of hepatitis decomposition. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There is a particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Well, he was an alcoholic. Wow, he was. Oh, jeez. Like, I think I yawned at least once in every video, but it doesn't help that I'm doing this like at midnight. So yeah. So he was an alcoholic.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not. Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
That was it, huh? Alright.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead, but a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London, Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was especially hard for her.
Aren't you supposed to be her friend? Oh, that's right, you're the help.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this might be the reason why she said
The
something
description
about
of
the
the
brothers.
Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
I'm a freaking genius. It's okay, guys. Just say it. Seriously, say it in the comments. Say how much of a genius I am. Oh, that's what I meant to do. The robbery was faked in the whole story of it in order to blame Sir. I think. That's what I think. We haven't had any females being arrested yet. And I think she's acquainted with somebody. I know I'm totally pulling this all out of my butt right now, but I want to. Okay, leave me alone. So we're done here. Let's go check out and see what Watson's doing. Is there anything in here?
Sir Warthen Brackenstall. Lord George Brackenstall. Sir Warthen Brackenstall. Lord Brigham Bracken. What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Either she was doing this to get his money, or she really did. Well, like you say, he was really nice when he was sober. So maybe after she found out who he really was, and after all the beatings, they did what they had to do.
Lord Ramsay. Baron, the Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Holy moly. I didn't think the body was still... Oh, yeah, he said everything was untouched.
The hunting scene. Antique hunting weapons. Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me. This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Oh, maybe she knew a sailor.
A deer hunt. These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen. An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Is that it? No. There's something else, or else it would have taken me out.
A bottle of wine is missing here. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
How peculiar.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear. A decanter standing next to the open bottle, an inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Calon Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru. So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon. Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
Youch.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow. That must be the murder weapon. It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Ooh. There were 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with bee swing. Big bee swing? The main glass with the bee swing because it's slowly the dregs from the other 2 glasses. I think there's 3 people there. No. So it has to be 2 people? Huh. We'll see about that. The death could have been due to his accidental striking his head on a fireplace gate. That could have been due to the poker blow. It was bent. Come back to that later. Alright guys, I need to head to bed. I got work tomorrow. But thanks for watching. I'm hoping to finish up the whole game tomorrow, and then yay, we can all celebrate on how much of an awesome job I did. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. See ya.